Hello and welcome to this short presentation on effective cash management. Over the next few slides we're going to have a look at how you can engage with your clients to help them maximise the returns they receive from their savings and the level of FSCS protection they could obtain. The first thing you need to consider when you're offering a new cash management service to people is the emotional ties and the type of confidence and trust they've already built with their bank and building society in doing what they do. I think it's fair to say that the vast majority of people do not choose their bank or building society because they offer the best rates of interest on their savings. So why do we stay with one provider? Why do we become over loyal? And to get your client to engage with you in a cash management proposition, you need to help them see the benefit and the value of changing this behaviour. So to start off with, it's important to recognise what impact your previous behaviour will have had on your client's attitude to you now coming along and helping them to manage their cash. If you've previously never got involved and you've turned clients away, then there'll be a little bit more work to do in building their trust and building their confidence to get on board with your new service. However, if you have helped and supported with the identification and provision of suitable savings accounts in the past, then basically this is just an evolution of your proposition. So if we recognise what we've done previously, it'll help us to work out what we need to do in the future to turn our clients and or professional connections around. On top of this, we also need to look at what your behaviour has been over recent years. Have you been the kind of advisor who's explained to clients that you don't handle cash and therefore you've always pushed it away? Or have you been the type of advisor who's been engaging with their clients in cash as often as they can and certainly helping out wherever possible? Because again, if your client has a negative attitude towards moving their savings and you've been pushing them away, it's going to take a little bit longer to turn those clients around than if you've been the type of advisor who's been helping their clients to manage some of their cash. Okay, so what's the best way to get your client moving and away from their past and previous behaviours with regard to savings? Well, the first stage is very quickly show them what they could be earning from their money rather than what they currently are earning from their money. And to do that, we use this online calculator which is embedded into your website and which can very quickly, upon entering the details, demonstrate to your clients what they're currently achieving from their money. The fact of the matter is, again, the vast majority of people won't realise how low the returns are on their savings because it's something that they avoid checking out. But with the calculator, you can then demonstrate to them what they could be earning from their money and the value that they should be getting. And this is the first indicator or the first opportunity that we have to start changing our clients' opinions to the way that they're looking after and managing their cash. And once you've demonstrated the initial value over 12 months, you can then produce a very clever chart which shows how that differential between what your client is currently earning and what they could be earning would just grow over a rolling 5-year performance figure. And on this chart here we have the lower level, the blue line is the performance of the existing portfolio, the red line is the inflation return, and the purple line is the rolling 5-year performance of the top 5-year cash management portfolio that you can currently create in the existing climate. And the next thing to explain to your clients are the principles involved in maximising the value of your cash. And these are the basic 6 principles. You've obviously got to research the entire market. You must protect yourself with the Financial Services Compensation Scheme, and you must do the one thing that nearly everybody is currently guilty of doing, and that is you must not be over loyal to any bank or building society. And the rest falls into place with a good plan, having access to capital every year, and obviously saving for the longest term possible. Explaining these principles to your clients will start to give them the confidence that they need in you to make sure that their money is going to be looked after properly. And quickly looking at this another way, in putting the plan together, the first and foremost priority is making sure that there's sufficient capital on instant access deposit to last over the next 12 months. And also that money is provided for any capital expenditure that's known at any time over the next 5 years. And then from there, a balanced portfolio is built over 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 years, depending upon the level of money that the client has and their financial requirements throughout the period. So here's a representation of the items built into the system that you can use to build your client's confidence and trust. So let's just have a look at each one of these in detail. If your client still needs some additional information to convince them of the confidence that they can have with you and your new capability for managing cash, there's functionality and information held within the system which can be used further to put their mind at ease. And one of the first points to make to your clients is that you can provide them with access to a secure online system for them to review their savings account details at any time. It's also important to make sure they understand that they own the accounts, only they can access their money, and only they can have control over the decisions that regard the use and movement of their money. No access is provided to you, the financial advisor, at any time. You could then show them the product tables that are held within the system, the tables from which all decisions are made. You can show them the level of due diligence, the number of accounts that are available, and you can show that it's a whole of market review at all times, with the accounts being reviewed every 30 minutes to identify and obtain the highest rates of interest. You could then show them the FSCS tables, which prove and demonstrate that their money will be protected at all times. The amount of FSCS protection held within their portfolio will be clear, and the system will look after all of the notifications, so they can have the complete confidence that their money will be protected up to a level that is satisfied and accepted by themselves. And finally, you could show them the portfolio build process, how that works, how it very quickly pulls a portfolio together, how it manages and maximises the level of FSCS protection in accordance with the client's wishes. So revisiting again the value of a rolling 5-year performance, having demonstrated to your client and shown your client the internal workings within the system, they should now have the complete trust and confidence that they need to allow you to start helping them make their decisions and helping them manage and maintain their savings account portfolios. Ultimately, the worst case scenario is a client may still need some time to think about it and to consider it. But at the end of the day, if you could keep demonstrating to them how this gap between their current existing value of their savings and the proposed or available value of their savings, keep showing them that difference, and ultimately they would have to come around. So throughout this process, I hope that I've demonstrated that there's no rush. You just take your time, educate your clients, build their trust and build their confidence. Be transparent at all times. The worst case scenario is that you just have to be patient and you have to wait. 6 months down the line, you'll be in a position where you can say to your clients what their guaranteed loss has been, because all of the interest rates available from these savings accounts are guaranteed rates of return. The bottom line is, the more people you tell about your service, the more business you will write, and the more you will become known among the peers of your existing clients or professional connections. So good luck with all of that. Obviously, we'd love clients to roll over very quickly and accept our proposals and our propositions. The reality is that may or may not happen. It depends upon the kind of behaviour you've had with your clients in the past, their attitude to their savings and the amount that they have on savings, and also their attitude to the levels of FSCS protection that they have and or are available. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you need any more information, please contact us on any of the methods shown. Have a look at our Facebook page and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more information.